Who is Victor Von Doom? Some call him a villain, a tyrant, a madman. But in his mind he is something much more, something destined to reshape the world. Doom is not just a name, it is a declaration, a promise, a storm waiting to descend. This is his story, his curse, and his legacy. Doom's journey didn't begin in power or glory. It began in the shadows of suffering. Born to a family haunted by tragedy, he knew pain before he knew peace. He lost his mother to dark forces, his father to merciless hunters. Doom learned early that the world was not kind, that kindness itself was a weakness. He was a child forged in the fires of despair, and with each loss his soul hardened. He grew up, not as a victim of his fate, but as a warrior determined to overcome it. In the depths of his soul, a vow was made. He would never be weak again. And to keep that vow, he would embrace the darkness within him. For Doom, power was not a mere desire, it was a necessity. A broken world needed a ruler, a leader strong enough to crush all chaos. Victor Von Doom became that leader. With a mind sharper than any blade, he devoted himself to science, bending the rules of reality itself. He mastered every discipline, surpassed every limit, pushed through every boundary. And yet, science alone was not enough. The hunger in him was too great, the need for control insatiable. So he turned to magic, unlocking powers older than time, mastering the arts that many feared. He didn't just want to understand the universe, he wanted to own it, to bend it to his will. For Doom, there was no line he wouldn't cross, no boundary he wouldn't shatter. Look beyond the iron mask, and you'll find scars that never healed, memories that never faded. Victor once had love, dreams, hopes like anyone else, but every precious thing he held was ripped away. His heart, once filled with light, was hollowed out by betrayal, by pain. Now only rage remains. They say a man with nothing left to lose is dangerous. But what about a man who has lost everything and chooses to become the very darkness that took it all away? Doom is more than just a brilliant mind. He is the embodiment of contradiction, of duality, a master of science, a sorcerer of the arcane. He wields powers both ancient and modern, blending them into a force that neither gods nor mortals dare to challenge. Doom doesn't just seek power, he commands it, combining the darkest spells with the most advanced technology. His enemies tremble, not just because of his might, but because they know he is unstoppable. Imagine standing against someone who commands both the darkest arts and the most advanced science. How can anyone, or anything, hope to stand against him? To the world he's a tyrant, but to himself, Doom is a savior. He sees himself as the answer to a world that's crumbling, a leader in a world too weak to save itself. His vision is clear, a world of absolute order, governed by his iron will. To him, peace is worth any cost, order worth any sacrifice. He would watch cities burn, nations crumble, if it meant building his vision from their ashes. Peace at any price, order at any cost. In Doom's eyes, the end justifies every means, and for those who stand in his way, they are simply obstacles to be crushed. You think you know fear. You think your power can rival mine. I am Doom. Your so-called heroes are insects to me, your strength a fleeting illusion. I am the reckoning, the unstoppable force that shadows your every move. You stand before a storm that will not pass. In my world, there is no room for weakness. There is only submission or destruction. Doom isn't here to negotiate. has here to dominate, to conquer, to claim what he believes is his by destiny. For those who dare oppose him, there is only one fate: annihilation. History is filled with conquerors, with kings, with legends that have come and gone. But none have left a mark like Doom. His name is etched in fear, his presence felt across realms. Has a legend, a nightmare that refuses to fade, because Doom is eternal. His legacy is not written in stone or steel, but in the hearts of those who fear him. So when Doom claims his throne, when he stands unchallenged and unbroken, will anyone dare resist? Or has he already won before the battle even begins? If you're drawn to darkness, if you crave power beyond mortal reach, then join us. Subscribe now and step into the world of Doom, because this is only the beginning. Doom is here.